Om. Om Namaste Yastu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Om Namaste Yastu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Om Namaste Yastu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Srimanmaha Namaha. The first few steps, I will again remind all of you when I was introducing this meditation long ago. I had set up certain few steps, which of course you have been following. Now, to remind you, and also to those people who are new, these are the steps. First, asanam. Sthira Sukham Asanam. It is sthira and it is comfortable. You sit in the same posture for the length of time. Hands are on the lap, fingers clasping each other. Sitting erect, in a posture wherein you are comfortable. The head is held straight. The eyes are softly closed. I open my eyes. I bring the upper eyelids down to touch the lower. Slowly, softly. They touch each other softly. I open my eyes. I bring the upper eyelids down to touch the lower softly. I open my eyes softly. I close. I keep the external world external. I visualize ocean, I relate to the ocean objectively. Mountains, I don't want the mountains to be different. I take them as they are. This is how a given mountain is. Trees, cows, I take them as they are. People in general, I take them as they are. My own people, Father, this is how He is in my perception. He was in my perception. Mother, this is how she is in my perception. I may be true, my perception may be partially true, but this is what I know. As I see her, this is how she is. Period. If I want her to change, I am objective to my wish. This is how I am. Period. To fulfill the wish, I may do something. If I can't do anything, helpless, I don't feel helpless, I pray. I seek help. Helpless if you don't seek help. If you seek help, you are not helpless. Pray. The other people in your life, take them as they are in your perception. One has to add this in my perception. In my perception. This is how this person is in my perception. Means I am ready to accept if I am wrong. One may be wrong. Generally, one is wrong. Because one doesn't know all about the other. Without knowing the other totally, one can't make any judgment. This is how I see. That's fine. I am objective. I keep the external world external. When I am objective, I come to my own body. I am objective to my body. This is how this body is. I visualize my body, head to toes, face, shoulders, hands, chest, abdomen, back, sides, waist. Right leg, left leg. I visualize this body. This is how this body is in terms of color, height, weight, age, health, gender, looks. This is how this body is. Period. I watch my own breathing. I am objective to the external world, to my body, external to the body, my body, and then the breathing process I am objective to. I observe, watch the ingoing, outgoing breath. Watch. If the breathing process is very shallow, you can make it deeper. Longer. Now, as a conscious being with my mind, I watch my breathing. Now, I look at my mind. When I witness my mind, mind stops. Generally, there is no particular thought. The mind is quiet. The watched mind is a quiet mind. This is not meditation. Watching one's breathing is not meditation. Watching one's mind is not meditation. Meditation is either saguna brahma vishaya manasa vyaparaha or brahma vishaya manasa vyaparaha. Sagunam va nirgunam va brahma vishaya manasa vyaparaha. And therefore, this is only to be objective. The one who is objective to one's mind, one's breathing, one's body, one's world, that person is you. Tumpada Vachya. That person is you, who is endowed with a mind, senses, body. This is you. The world that you experience, you know, perceptually, the world of forms and color, the world, the physical world you objectify through your eyes, starting from the stars above, with our sun, the nearest star including, and what all things that we objectify, we know by inference. We know varieties of things, means, ends, all in the physical world. We have understood from books, forces, black holes, all this physical world, including the earth, and that the fact that the earth is moving, all about the physical world. My physical body including. Is given. So this given physical world, is it separate from the giver, a conscious being? Is space separate from the conscious being? Time, is it separate from the conscious being? Whom we say Sarvajnaha, Sarvashaktiman, the all-knowing, all power, that conscious being from that conscious being is space separate, time separate. In time and space, the galaxies that exist, are they separate? Our solar system separate, earth separate, the mountains, the trees, the ocean separate, forces separate, my physical body separate from that conscious being. My body, the body of everyone that I know, I do not know, every creature, every jantu, is it separate? From the conscious being, one conscious being, is there anything separate? In this physical world, anything separate? Is the physical order separate from the conscious being? Is the physical world separate from the physical order? Include the biological order. Any living organism, is it separate from that order on this planet? Anywhere there is life, would it be separate from that biological order? Is the biological order separate from the conscious being, all knowing. If your objective as an individual conscious being with your mind and senses, are you not in harmony with this conscious being, Ishvara? Are you an entity resisting the reality of Ishvara, or are you in harmony with Ishvara? Being objective. This is how my mind is. This is how my body is. This is how my father is. This is how my mother is. This is how the world is in my perception. This is how Ishvara is. Tasmai Namaha. Tasmai Namaha. Ishaya Namaha. Ishaya Namaha. Tasmai Namaha. Tasmai Namaha. Ishaya Namaha. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is how Ishvara is. Hearing takes place. Hearing, this is how I am. This is how the world I perceive is right now. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Hare, Hare. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.